Welcome back everyone, we are playing Tomb Raider 4, The Last Revelation. So the first level will be 8 secrets, and these secrets will be, they look like a monkey head, but as a gold one. So the first one is located on the side just before you move forward with your character. This one can be very blended into the ground, so I did miss this one at first, and then I backtracked and luckily I found it. The second one, I actually got this by luck, because since I'm playing on PC, I managed to press the wrong button. I was meant to jump over, but instead I fell. And then the next head will be located in the water. Now once you get to the next scenario, where he will teach you how to jump. If you just ignore that, well, after the cutscene of him telling you how to do it, just drop down to the floor and go to the far right hand side. There's your next head. When you get to the next area, you'll get a cutscene and he'll tell you to go find a lever to press to get the bridge down. Once you finish that cutscene and once the gang's all part of the story, jump into the water and grab your secret number 4. Once you leave the area, you'll get attacked by 2 boars. Before carrying on further in the story, where you follow your guy, instead, go right. This one will be tucked away in the corner. Secret number 6. Literally, as soon as you go through that next opening where you follow the guy, you'll go inside this building. Have to go through it. Once you go in, take a right, grab the next head. Secret number 7. From the last location, once you leave this building and go to the outside, you will get another cutscene of him trying to explain how to crouch and crawl through to find a switch.
Stand facing the grate. Now, press and hold the crouch button.
So once you listen to all that dialogue, now crouch through. Instead of going the way you need to go is straight ahead to the right. Instead, if you take a left and just grab the secret. So for this level only, I do believe, you're only able to pick them up for the secret. But level 3, it's exactly like the others. As soon as you hit the area, you get the secret. I don't know, because I haven't really beat this game before. So once you get outside and go through the dart traps, as soon as you go outside, do not go towards that doorway. If you head where the balcony is, you will find the secret number 8. Okay, once you have beaten level 2, since there's nothing on that level, this will be our first official level as the grown-up Lara. Once you get into this area, you'll get, well, I think exactly in this point. Once you get to the point where you get attacked by a dog, if you just stay to the right, and you should see like a short little ramp going up with a health pack on it, and the doorway. That's where you need to go, but instead if you jump up on this ledge, and as soon as you jump to this ledge, you will get the secret chime. Here you will pick up a small medipack. So this one, it's not too bad. Do not press any of these switches on the wall. I managed to find this one by luck, I would think, because I didn't press any switch. I was just looking around. I'm assuming if you press the switch, the secret gets hidden and you can't grab it. So if you enter this room first without pressing any switches, you can find your next secret. This contains some shotgun shells. Once you open the door, this will be your next room. So that's the door you come through from the previous room. I won't be showing you the locations of the items in this next room. This is a pretty lengthy one, so I'm trying to cut it short. But in this room, once you've figured out the mechanics how to do this damn rope swing, yeah, it took me a while to figure it out. Once you get in, you'll get the secret, and in here you will find some flares. Will be located on the top floor, and I believe there's a small benny pack. So shortly after doing the last area, you'll be outside in front of the Sphinx. As soon as you come out, if you stay to the left, and you might even see your guide man, or you call him, let's call him Bob. If you go to the left side of the statue, you will find the door to the right. Just climb this ladder and get to the very top. Once you get to the top, make sure you press this switch here. Or pull the lever, I should say. Or push it. This will unlock secret number 5. I would probably recommend to make a save point, because if you die, you can just simply reload. This one was a fun one to find. Because it looks like from a view that you cannot jump on here, just make you slide down and die, but nope, it doesn't. So here you will find shotgun shells, and you will find a large medipack located to your right hand side. I was kind of refusing to use flares on trying to save them, because you never know what's going to happen throughout the game. Well, I don't know what's going to happen. I have never actually played this game, believe it or not. I would watch my dad when I was a lot younger. I watched him play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't really watch Angel of Darkness, but most of my childhood was pretty much sitting down watching him play all the Tomb Raider games. It was amazing. Now this is one of the games I'm actually playing for the first time as an adult. So for this secret, you just have to pretty much just go back from, well, go back towards the secret 4 route, and once you go to the ladder, the door is unlocked since we pressed that lever above. In here you will find 2 shotgun shells, one special and one normal. This secret is as soon as you start the burial chamber, so once you finish level 3 and go into the short loading screen. When you're going down the slope, make sure you get ready to jump up and grab the ledge. This will be your first secret of 5. I'm so glad I made loads of different saves because I was able to backtrack. If not, I would have had to do the whole game again. So once you finally get down to the bottom, you have to press this switch here. Once you go down, grab the main objective item and go to the left. If you go to the right, you will miss the secret. If you go left path, you will find the shotgun shells and the secret. A few buttons pressed and all that stuff, adventurous stuff. You will be in this area with the tomb. I'd recommend do not interact with the tomb. If you trigger the cutscene, you cannot get this secret. I found this out the bad way, but lucky enough, like I said before, I had previous saves. If you happen to trigger it, this area here is covered in water, and then there's a gate that blocks you from coming in here. Now once you've done the previous room with the mummies and all that stuff, you'll come outside and you will fight 2 dogs. Once you have fought and killed the 2 dogs, the main way you need to go, or the main way to finish the level, is straight ahead, but we can't finish it because we need 2 key items. So now if we go up to the left and go up the hill, instead of going forward and up the little ladder there, if you drop down in this small alcove, you will run straight into the secret, and this will be the large medipack. I have already grabbed one of the key items, just to let you know. So I grabbed the golden serpent already. The reason why I showed you this because if you go up the slope or go up the pathway just to the right of us, you can get the golden serpent there. Now once you grab the golden serpent, you need to go this way across the bridge. Don't think it really matters which one you do first. But once you go into this area here, you will find 2 dogs again, so make sure you kill them and then carry on as normal. So all this is part of the story. As you see, I make loads of save points in different areas of the save slot. So the secret is located just in this hole here with the shotgun shells. If you happen to misjudge the jump and you fall down, you can easily get back up, so don't worry if you fall down. Level 5. There is 2 secrets off the bat as soon as you start the level, so once you start, kill all the enemies. As soon as you start the level, just take a sharp left and jump in this alcove here. Once you've done that, just jump up. You don't have to use a flare if you don't want to, because it seems like the PC version seems to be quite good in the dark, seeing items. And you'll find 2 shotgun shells and a shotgun. Now the next secret from the last location. Now if you go to the opposite side of the main area that you started in. And the secret is located above the doorway. And up here there is quite a lot of ammo. There's 2 shotgun shells, 1 set of small mini-pack and some Uzis. And also feel free to search the remaining area down below because you can find a lot of goodies as well. Uzi clips, health, large mini-pack. So make sure you have a good look around before we carry on in the Jeep. This level is a very small level, so it doesn't take long to beat it. So once you get the keys for the Jeep, just follow the truck and try not to get blown up. So once you get here, if you stop before the ramp and don't do like I did, I was having a very hard time trying to get out the damn truck. So once you kill the enemy, now we need to go and just hang off the ledge and then climb down the ledge and go underneath the ramp. Once you go inside, I do believe you'll find some grenade rounds and a large medipack. It could be a large or a small. Can't exactly remember if it's a small or a large. No, my luck now, it won't be anything to do with medpack. Let's find out, shall we? Oh, it is. It's actually a small. Damn. So once you come into level 6, you should be in your vehicle still. If you'd like to get out the vehicle now, you can grab some items before continuing on. Now for this secret, this is pretty simple to find. Just follow the vehicle in front of you. Either go left or straight. Right or straight, I should say. Before going underneath the, I don't know, archway on the mountainside, jump off, or jump off your vehicle, or jump out, or climb out, get out. That's the word I'll try and find. Go in the small alcove just beside the gap in the wall. Part of the story, so you have to go through it. And grab this secret. The secret is not part of the story, you have to do it, but this part here where you need to go down and you cannot get back up in your vehicle. Literally in the same area, go through the next part. Kill the guy in this area. If you like to jump up here, go the way the only thing you can do is jump up and be careful of the guy that pops up that surprised me. And then carry on forward. Drop down and just follow the only path you can until you run into I believe it's a small medipack and a large. Now once you've done all the necessary things to open this doorway here, simply go through it. Now once you go up the ramp, be careful of the spikes that come down. When you get to the very top, make sure you stop at the very top of the area. Now you want to get out of the vehicle. For me it's a bit finicky, I had to get to a certain position before it allowed me to get out of the car. So now we're going to find secret number 3. So we need to go back down the slope where the spike balls were coming down. So if we stay left, so not the first hole but the second hole, I do believe. No, my bad, it's the first hole. Jump forward, grab the ledge here, or the ladder so to speak, that you can't really see. Do a backwards jump and you will find your secret. This should be some grenades. Now once you've done that, get back in your vehicle and go to the next area. So once you're in the next area, once you get into the middle section we need to drive over, it's all part of the story, but instead stop before going over and you can climb down one of the walls to the left hand side. So you just need to back up to the wall and grab it. This one's definitely noticeable as you drive into this location. Then once you go down, climb up, and this will be your secret area. There'll be some shotgun shells and I believe some arrow ammos. God, that sounded weird. Level 7. After the cutscene is finished, you'll be in this location. So this is the starting location of level 7. This level is pretty damn easy for secrets. It's not really that confusing. So this will be our main starting point of the location of the secret. So once we get to the main statue area, go left, head through the middle door, jump up and then go down the hole to your left. Once you drop down, go through the crawl space. As soon as you enter the crawl space properly, you will get your secret sound. In here, you will find quite a few ammo. Now, I think it's one large and I believe it's the rest of its ammo. So the first one is located on the left here. You have to shoot the vase to gain the first one. So next one, you jump down. There'll be 3 pots to the right that you can destroy. I believe the middle one is some health. Sorry, Uzi ammo. There's flares and there's a large. Oh, there's more shotgun. I thought there's 1 shotgun and 2 of someone else. Never mind. So now we're going to go back to the main starting location. So the left side is only for secrets. And the middle side, or the straight ahead side, there will be 2 secrets in the same area. But you have to come this way anyway for one of the story missions. Items. So as you see, Laura will look up. So that's where you have to go part of your story. So once you go in the water, and you need to take this door or use the door here. So Laura will just do the animation of her pulling it apart. So in here there'll be 2 secrets. Not that difficult to find, but you just need to look out for your air. So So the first location for the secret will be in this air pocket. Make sure you climb up to gain the secret. This will be some more flares. Oh no, it's not flares. Damn, I'm brain farts today. More Uzi and more arrows. Now, once again, make a manual save. Always remember, don't save on the same save slot. No, because if you happen to mess up, you can actually backtrack. You can actually reload a previous save and not mess yourself up. Have to redo it all over again. So once you jump in the water, get your bearings and carry on to your left hand side. Once you go through, you will see there's a gate to the right that you cannot go through. If you go left and go through the small gap just above, and you will find 4 things here. Now we're going to start back at the statue again, because once we get the main story bit in the middle section, now we're going to go to the right hand side. So this secret is pretty easy to find as well. Just head right, follow the main bit. While all this part here is all part of the main story, so you need to come through this location anyway. So once you get to this big open area, there will be a little crawl space to your left hand side after the first post. Now just jump up. Now once you crawl through for a little bit, as soon as you get to a point where you can stand up, your secret should trigger. And now grab some Uzis and some more Uzis and a flare. So I'm going to call this level 9. Because eventually you'll have to backtrack, or sorry, not backtrack, but go through the other areas that you already previously been in to go to a different path. Eventually, once you've found and got all the pieces to activate all 3 of these doors, once you place the piece in the middle, go through the left door, drop down into the water, you will find some ammo and health located among the water. Once you have found everything, this is not the secret just yet, but once you go further into the tunnel, you will see that there's another one of these doorways that you can pull open. Once you do that successfully, then you'll be in the secret. This one's not too bad and pretty damn simple to get to. Just follow the only path you can, and voila. In this section alone, you will find that there are 3 pedestals, one's containing some arrow ammos, one in the middle is containing large, and one on the left some more shotgun ammo. Level 10, and so far this is my most confusing level of the entire game. Please note, if you happen to win the chest puzzle, I'm going to call it chest puzzle, I have no idea what you want to call it. If you happen to win this when you're later on in the game, you are unable to grab the secrets. The only way I really found that out is by playing this about 3 days worth, about 4 hours a piece, trying to figure the damn thing out. But the first secret is located once you drop down and you see the puzzle piece. Instead of jumping down completely, just jump over to the left, climb the ladder, and then you'll grab the shotgun and some Uzi ammo. No, my bad, sorry. A small med pack. I don't know if I should be showing you this, but it can be kind of confusing, and you have to do this anyway as part of the story. To my knowledge, I haven't found any other way to get past it, so I'm just going to show it anyway. Feel free to skip ahead, because it does take quite some time. I just want to show you to make sure you understand what's going on, because I thought it might be handy if I show you guys the this puzzle bit here. And you have to do this in sequence. If of course you do it in the wrong sequence, and then you got to redo it again. So just ignore my death and just pretend you did it. Once you've done it successfully, you will come back out to this area. The door behind you is locked, so you have to find another way. Once you get back here, you will see that there's two like cages that appeared out of nowhere. From the left and right hand side, you have to climb the one to the left if you're looking towards the 3 buttons in front of you with the fire coming out. I believe you can jump on the other one to grab it, but this is the only one I actually took. Once you made it over there, there'll be a switch here that you need to press. This will turn off the fire down below. And you need to do that to grab the main objective item down below. So before we actually drop down, we want to make a manual save. Try your best not to overwrite the same save file. Just do multiple ones. Don't worry. If you happen to mess up or any bug happen, you can freely go back. So for this one, just hang off the edge and just shimmy to the right. I did have this occasion where it wouldn't grab on for some reason. So I kept on climbing back up, dropping down and trying again. Eventually it did work. And when I started recording, it actually worked first time. So I couldn't really show you the bug that happens. So once you grab the main puzzle piece, goo is my best friend. I have still no idea how to play this damn game. But on my first 2 to 3 playthroughs, I won. And on my next few playthroughs of this level, I really hate this level now. Since how many times I have to play through it. So once you lose, there'll be trapdoors activate on the floor that you need to go down a specific one. All the 4 holes do lead to the same area. But there's one specific one that leads you to the secret before it leads you to where you need to go. So is this one here. So simply just follow all the way down, just follow it down. Once you get here, make a jump. As soon as you jump, you will gain the secret. But of course, if you want to grab the secrets, just go down into the hole. You will find 2 massive, or 3, I should say, coffins. And 2 massive jars. Or vases. Now, shortly after, going down the ramp even more. So once you left the secret 3 lumber area, go down the ramp. And you should be to the hole. You should be dropping down to the hole to your right hand side. So I actually made it across to the opposite side. And I already got one of the pieces to the main objective. But anyway, once we make it across the other side, you'll kill a few bats. Before going, you don't need to go up that pole either. You can if you want some items. If you do a run and jump to this location here, push this door, and your secret number 4 will be found. And to get the second piece to your main objective, just simply drop down. So this area can be interesting for you. Once you get here, you will see a fire wisp. I'm not going to show you how to get rid of it, but you need to get rid of it or else it will kill you eventually with fire. The best way to do it is simply turn around, make the wisp follow you to a pool of water, and then you win. And then if it happens to work, you go through the alcove to the right hand side and unleash the water wisp. And they will battle it out and both die. But in this area there will be 3 ropes. Once eventually you get the hang of Lara's really bad rope swinging skills. Actually, it's not that bad. Once you get the hang of it, it is not that bad at all. But it is a pain in the arse still. And then once you get to the very end, you'll find your secret number 5. There'll be 3 items here. There's shotgun, I think there's a small med pack, and some Uzi clips. I should know by now, but I keep forgetting. Oh no, grenade rounds. Grenade rounds. So now from the last location. This last few secrets now are pretty much close together. Just takes a bit of time getting to them. So jump back to the first rope to where it got you to your secret number 5. Now from this rope, you go to the right and swing forward. Be warned, I do fast forward the clip very soon. Be careful of the bats that attack you. Make a manual save. Now climb up the pole. So once you climb up, you will need to press a switch that's hanging off the wall to the right hand side from you. So once you get into position on the pole, face your back towards where you want to jump and then press the jump button. Once you landed, grab the switch, it will automatically bring you down, and now simply jump back on the pole and go back up. And be careful of the bats. Now do the same thing again. But this time we're going to jump to the right. And now put your arm through the wall to grab this torch. You do not have to grab this. From my knowledge, this torch is only for the secret. So now go right to the very bottom. And also just remember, once you've got the torch in your hands, you cannot climb stuff. Just trying to do one simple thing is a nightmare. So with your torch, we're going to light some more torches up. So stay on the ground level. Go back towards the pole where you drop down to the very, very bottom. You will need to light up both of these. These will activate a secret door that will drop below, just in the middle of this corridor. So now we no longer need the torch, so you can drop it. And it's also recommended to save your game, because you may happen to die very shortly. Now you need to start to be very careful. As you start picking stuff up, you will get attacked by the scarabs. So be very quick to what you do. I'm pretty sure you can bring your torch here, but I don't like the torch. And these little fellas don't do much damage to you. If you like constantly move, they do slight damage to you. But if you're dumb and stay very long, then yeah, you'll get your ass beat. Now get the hell out of there. Go, go, go. So now this will be the final secret. So once you get back to the pole section, you have to come this way anyway. It's part of the story. Can't miss this area. But the secret you can miss. So once you're in this room, there will be quite a hidden switch just directly behind you in the darkness. Once you pull that, you'll get some cages that come up in the middle. Instead of going right and finishing the level, just simply jump up. And there we go. That is all the secrets for this level. Level 11. Once you've done the first part of the area, you'll slide down the slope and you'll be in this area. Now if you drop down and go right, you should find a small medipack located on this small platform. Before carrying on even further, if you look above and on the ceiling, you'll find some grapple hooks or some bars. Now, the first time you do this, you'll get attacked by some bats. So you don't have to drop down if you don't want to. But if you're afraid of dying or taking too much damage and wasting some life, then drop down, kill the bats, and repeat the process over again. When you get far enough in, you'll get the secret sound. So this one is not too bad for the secrets, so just make sure you make a manual save before picking them up. So in this previous room that we was in, if you make a manual save like I said, and just investigate all the fire holes to gain quite a lot of goodies. So now once you left the secret area and drop back down and go back into this room, you will find that there's a switch that you need to pull anyway. It's part of the story. And you get one of the guardian things come blasting through the door. So this thing you cannot kill, so you have to keep avoiding him. So for this one, you don't need to come down here at all. Not a single thing. You don't have to come down here. But if you do come down here, there will be a secret area. So of course you'll find some bats and you'll find some small medipacks. So in this area there will be a small gap that you can put your hand through to find a torch. So once you've grabbed it, now just remember, you cannot grab onto stuff, you can't climb up little stuff, so just be very careful when you're holding this. So once you've grabbed it, run all the way back now. You don't have to run that far back. Just go into the next room, you'll see a fire on the wall, though clearly you just have to use your torch and light this stick on fire. So once you've done that, then we need to head back now to where we found it. And on the left and right side, you've got to light up both of the lanterns. Once you've done that, a secret door will open. And of course, this will be your secret number 2. For this one, I would recommend making a manual save before picking up any of the items on the pedestals. Because you can actually mess it up and not be able to grab all of them. Oh, my bad. This is the wrong one. Sorry, it's the next one. I thought this was the one that you couldn't grab all of them if you done it in the wrong order. My bad. Okay. Now, once we have eventually get into this, I have no idea what you'll call this room. I'm just going to call it the eye room. Because it's got like 3 eyes on each pillar, and you need to use the Guardian to use his ram attack to break each of the 3 eyes. Once you do that, there'll be 2 doors open, one to the right, one to the left. If you go through the left way, this will be the end of the level. If you go right, this will take you a different way, so onto the 2nd floor of the area of the eye room. Now if you just take a right and follow it round, if you keep an eye on the top of the ceiling, or the ceiling I should say, you'll see a hole. And I believe this is the one where if you pick the wrong one up first, the whole thing's on fire. So just make a manual save, and before picking up, you just have to keep on testing it out until you get all 3. So level 12, this was a pretty damn simple level to do. It's only on the train. So the first thing you have to do is grab a item, like a lever or like a metal bar of some sort. So that's the first thing you need to get close to. So in this next train carriage, there will be the metal bar. But before actually going into the correct way, so the correct way is dropping down to the left and climbing into the hole on the side. Once you see one of the assassins pop up from the very back, just go investigate. Where you come from, you'll see a small hole. As soon as you drop down and climb up, you'll get the trigger for the secret number 1 of this level. So secret number 2. Once you go into the train carriage, like before, you pick up the metal bar. This can be used as a lever. So once you've done the first one, you will get ambushed by some assassins. So once you kill the first one, then we need to head back now. So we got to the very end of the train and we're going all the way back. So once we have killed 2 more assassins on the other carriage, you'll need to drop down inside. Now go to the right side. You may already notice this part. I found this part before if you've been looking around. I saw this part and have no idea what to do until I grabbed this metal pole and you're able to jar the door open. In here you'll find a secret and you'll find a grenade launcher as well. So you need to crouch and shoot every box. Of course you don't have to, but you may as well grab the grenade launcher when it's here. So this will be at the very starting location of the game, or the level I should say. So this is where you literally spawn in. You have to find the crowbar. And once you get to this little bit of doorway to the right, just pry it open with your crowbar and get secret number 3. And also I found this by luck. I happened to mess up and went back in, so I had to re-record it. This will be a bugged secret, so feel free to get this if you want to. This will be 4 secrets if you want to, but I'm not going to count it as 4. Level 13. There's only 1 secret and this level's pretty small. So as soon as we get to the main part of the area, there's only 1 area, go into the building to your right, or the right of the fountain. Once you go inside, you will get a cutscene right now. After the cutscene, you need to go out to the alcove, kill some bad guys, head to the left, jump over. You may encounter some more bad guys here, so kill them as well. And now you want to jump on the building to the right. So now shimmy along, go around the side of the building, drop down and pull this switch on the wall. This switch will open a secret bookshelf or a secret painting area, we would call it. Behind the, wherever it is, I can't remember now, you will find that there's 3 secrets. Now once you finish level 14 and go to level 15, the catacombs. You will get to this big area here, you can't really miss it, it's part of the story and you'll get a short cutscene as well. So make a manual save before even attempting this. Now you need to jump on the lovely ropes and manage to get to one rope to another. Then once you get to the second rope, you want to go left and jump onto the small alcove or small gap on the side of the wall and then climb up. If you've done it successfully, you will get the secret chime once you drop down. And of course, make sure you pick up your items. So secret number 2. This is located, I would say, quite near the end of the catacombs. Once you have found your last remaining piece, well, depending which way you go about it. Once you find your main piece, you will find that there's some white skeleton bones scattered across the area. I believe there is a total of 5. You need to destroy all pieces, and then this will reveal a secret location for the secret number 2. So let's make sure you destroy all of the white bone pieces. This will trigger secret number 2, and once you go down to grab it, you'll get another scene of secret number 3 being revealed. So just remember that this last secret was based right next to where we find one of our main story pieces. From my knowledge, you cannot skip this area. You have to do it anyway. But you, of course, there's like sub-levels, so you can come back and forth in between levels. But you will eventually come back here anyway. So now we're going to backtrack. So pretty much we're going to go back where we came from. So in this open room, there will be, I think, 2 skeletons that you can kill. 2 to 3 max. And if you stay on the upper level and go towards the door that opened on the cutscene that you've seen, and then pick up all 4 of the items. So now, secret number 4. Secret 2, 3 and 4 all tied together. So now we're going to drop down to the lower level. As far as we can go. Now this is the lower level. Now we need to find, there's like a room in this area that is, it feels like it's a blocked off area. So once you go through, there's nothing to be found. But since we've found the other 2 secrets, this floor should rise up once we enter the area. Yeah, for some reason it looks weird on the PC, I'm not sure why. Then I'll wait for it to rise up. And I'll jump into the alcove. And there we go. Once we jump up, make sure you grab your little bits. And you'll find your secret here as well. So this secret, and the only secret in this area, once we have proceeded through the catacombs and enter the next level. As soon as we come down into the starting location, there will be 4 ways you can go. First, just go to the right, and let's go straight to the secret. Wasn't hard to find this one. So once you get into this room here, you'll get attacked by 2 skeletons. And if you're lucky enough, they'll both come together and you can kill them both. Now once you're in the room, drop down. And to your left, there will be a crawl space. As soon as you enter, crawl through and grab, I believe it's the bow ammo. It's either bow or flare, I can't remember exactly what it was. And there we go. When you get to the lost libraries, when you get into the main hallway, there will be 6 doors. If you go to the left door in the middle and just head in that direction, eventually you'll get to this star that you need to grab as part of the story. So right next to these 2 massive cogs, if you turn around and go to the right one, and then you'll be able to drop and down safely without hurting yourself. Now go all the way to the bottom and you'll find your lonely secret down here. Medpack, believe that's Magnum. So secret number 2, once you killed the horseman boss here, you really can't miss it, but once you killed him, pick up the diamond that you need to part of the story. But before heading back, head to the left side, use your arrow and your laser pointer and head, or just look up and shoot the bell. This will unlock the door to the right containing your secret number 2. Secret number 3. once you come into the second level of the main hall. This may take you quite a while to get here if you not too sure where to go. Trust me, it's very confusing, but once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. Also, I'd recommend to open any doors that you encounter. Any doors, I mean, try to unlock any blue doors, because these will be your lifeline to actually be able to backtrack most of the time. So as you see, once you're in the main hall, go to the right door on the far end where there's only 2 doors. Before dropping down fully, make sure you do a jump on the ledge, then climb up. In this room here, you will find that there's a boulder and there's 2 lion heads. You need to do this before dropping down. If you drop down, you have to backtrack or reload your save if you saved in time. Now let's jump to the right side to gain while to find your large and arrows. Last med pack, that is. And now, once you've completely finished and dealt with the lost library. So this is literally the final scene of the lost... No, it's not lost library. This is the one area called... what's it called now? What's it called? Hells of Dementries or something like that. So all this is part of the story. So once you found the secret location where your good old friend hides and runs away, you will drop down and now you'll be back into the Crystal Ruins, or Coastal Ruins, sorry to say. This will be your second time revisiting this area. And this is the only area that you can to be able to grab this secret. I don't think there's any other way you can get back here if you come from a different angle. And also in the same room, there are some glasses on the floor located on the upper platform. You don't really need them, but they're there for you if you want to. Level 20. Once you have gained access to this area, so you need to grab the scarab with key and combine together to make this item. You have to come through that corridor behind us. So once you get here, there'll be a way to the left or right. If you go right and use your first key here, you can use, I think I used 4 times before the key decided not to work anymore. You can actually mess yourself up and not gain the secret if you go the wrong direction first. So at the moment we use this key twice. Head up the stairs and go into the big open area. Once you go down the stairs, you will find one of them flying bird looking things. No idea what they're called.
No.
Then make sure you put the next scab here. This will lead you straight to the secret. Like I said, you can mess this up, so please make sure to remember to save on separate save slots just to save your ass. Then grab the all the items in this one chest. It's about 5 or 6 in total. Level 21, City of the Dead. I'm starting from the starting location. Just to be warned, I have wiped out all the bad guys and done all the necessary things to proceed on. This secret can be a pain in the ass, but I'll tell you about it later. So now once you get here, use the motorbike and go onto the side and ram through the barricade. You can get up there without the bike, but you just cannot go through the floor without the motorcycle. So once you drop through the floor, grab the medipack in this area, and then carry on and drop down safely into the water below. And then once you get here, climb up, and in the next area you'll find some shotgun shells, and I believe there's some flare rounds, flare ammo. And in this room there is 2 to 3 bats, so deal with them. This is not part of the secret just yet. But drop down, there will be a laser sight. This doesn't count towards any other thing. It's just an extra one if you happen to miss the one earlier. Once you get past the dead guy, just go left and head straight and go to the wall. This is the part where it can be buggy. Once you shoot the blue orb, there is meant to be only one ice wisp. And sometimes there can be two. It's not too bad to avoid the second one, but it makes it a lot simpler if there's only one. But I gave up in the end because I kept getting the two spawn, not one. Very important as well, make sure the ice wisp is right next to you before going in, because if you run away too fast, it will lose where you are and just not happen to freeze the water. That's what we need. We definitely need that. So now for my entire playthrough of this level only, I will get the one wisp that keeps following me around. So now head back to the same room again with the water, and now it should be frozen. Now we can pull the switch directly in front. Now backtrack, head down the stairs, turn right. So pretty much just keep turning right, you'll go the right direction. So now once we get to the very top, we'll see some torches, head right and go through the door here. You will find your one single large medipack for your secret. Yeah, all that for one secret and one large medipack. Level 22. When you get into the next section, stay on your motorbike and ignore the door straight ahead. Just follow it around, be careful of the jump. When you go around the corner to the left, you will find another enemy that you can kill. Once you have dealt with him, and to the right will be the level to the trenches, or the trenches area. But first we need to stay here. So once we have dealt with the bug, and you need to go in here eventually, so just not yet. So from here, jump up and just follow the only way you can until you run straight into the secret. Now, starting from the previous location where we started off to go jump up for the secret number 1. So now we're going to head inside. So to the right, if you go round to the right before you come in, you'll get chased by the Minotaur. You will need to come through here, then jump up. There's only one way you can go. As far as my knowledge, I have tried looking elsewhere, but no such luck. So make sure you have the Minotaur chasing after you, and don't do it like this because it just wastes your time. As you'll see in a minute, I'll show you where we need to go. Go towards that switch just above the doorway. That's where we need to go. So right now I have the Minotaur below, and you need to trap him in this area. Probably recommended not to use the switch just yet, because if you do it right now, then you get the secret, the Minotaur will be outside and he can attack you while you do the next part of the story. So jump on this platform, do a run and jump on the rope, and then go to the alcove directly in front. And the only way you can get back is if you drop down and then come back up here again. To my knowledge, there is no way to get back up after you dropped over there. So that's why I say don't press the switch. There's no point. Just do it when you're ready to get out there. Because if you trap the Minotaur in this section here or in the building, it gives you should give you enough time to get around to where you found him, and then move that wheel to unlock the door to the next section that you need to go to. So there's no point going into the trenches as yet. So if you go to the other place first, not the trenches, trenches is just a lost cause. You need to find one of the main objectives first in the other area. Welcome to the Citadel Gate. So once you've defeated the crocodile, there's not really much to explain here. Once the cutscene triggers, it gives you like a kind of an idea what switches to press. But if you're really not too sure, then you can also look up a Wikipedia guide. So there's 4 switches, and you have to do both of these tombs first, and then this door here will unlock that we just gone into. So all this is part of the story, so you need to come here anyway. But when you get to this point, do not go to the other side just yet. Stay on the rope and do a 180. And then you need to go into the small alcove slightly to the right. I haven't found a single way yet to actually get there. So I kept on jumping and managed to get it eventually. So if you do happen to find a better way, please feel free to post any comments down below on how to do it. Because I couldn't see any other way to do it apart from the way I just did it. Once you jump in, you'll get your secret sound, and there will be one large medipack. And I believe some arrows or Uzi clips. Once you have acquired the upgrade for the motorbike, once you backtrack into City of the Dead, go through that black gate of course, and stay to the right, and go around. You might have already seen this ramp already and attempted it multiple times like I have. But yeah, of course you can't get there unless you have the turbo. Now once you get here, kill the guy, jump off. This was not too bad to get. And of course I still have this damn wisp around. I don't know why I even attempted that. I knew where I had to go, I still attempted to try and make it quicker. So simply jump up and just keep on jumping. There's the secrets. Now all we need to do now is once we grabbed them, carry on back with your level. So make sure you do some more of the trenches and all that other stuff. And eventually you'll get into the next level. This is level 25. Once you drop down, there will be like a parking lot and the dead guy, not a dead guy, but as the guy here talks to you. In this same room, there will be 3 main items. Make sure you pick them up. It's a car jack. There is a switch or a lever. And a metal detector. Or, not metal detector. A detonator. So press the red switch. Go for the door. Climb up. And this is where you'll be. All this is part of the story. You need to do it anyway. But I might as well show you from the get-go or from the starting location, or close enough to the starting location, to make it a lot simpler. As you climb through, make a run and jump up, not run and jump, sorry, the step jump. As you see, there's my car jack. Use the car jack to get the ceiling above. And push it up. Or the hatch door, I should say, not a ceiling. So once you've figured out the electric puzzle, the electric, or the lightning I should say, will blow your path so you know where to go. Now once you get here, you'll need to climb around. Once you climbed around, you should hopefully see another hole to the left of Lara right now. Now it's to the right of her. Ignore that gap for now. We need to go through there eventually, just not yet. So from here, all you have to do is run and jump. You don't even need to do what I just did. There's this simple just step jump, you'll make it. Now go around the way, be careful of the locust stuff, what they call them. And then pick up all your items. So here we go, the last section of this area. Then we move on to a completely different area. This is the Citadel. So once you have figured out the first part of the area, then you jump down into the hole. Eventually you'll see a shortcut scene with one of your enemies will be right next to a switch. It's part of the game, so you can't miss it. But the secret is located on the left side. So you need to come over here anyway. Just to run and jump. Do not jump down into the water just yet. Get to the top of the stairs and grab the grabbable ceiling ledge thing. Drop down safely, grab the ledge and climb up.
No.
Once you climbed up,
No.
go inside to find your secret number 1 of 2.
No. No. No.
Secret number 2, getting very close to the end of this level. You will find 2 undead. You cannot kill them, but you need to use them to get to this next area. So once you get them to break the barricade, this will drop down a trap floor. All part of the story, you need to come here anyway. So once you come here, there'll be some stuff to the right. And there'll be some flares, I do believe, just ahead of you. So to finish the level off, all you have to do is drop down and go right and head straight. Don't do that, because we need to go to the secret. Instead, drop down and go straight. You will see a big pit. You can die, so make sure you save it before attempting this. Now go through the crawl space. And now just simply go the only way you can until you get to the secret area. Be warned, there is 2 more undead guys. So you need to grab all, you don't need to grab, but just activate the secret if you don't want to grab the bits and just run out there. There are at least 4 things you can pick up. So make sure you make a manual save before attempting. They don't do as much damage as you think they do. So it's not very a big deal. Here we go, the next area. Once you have dealt with this room with the 2 levers to open this door. Now once you proceed through, there's an option to go left or right. The correct way to go is to the right because we've got to get the metal plate. So once we start jumping across the cliffs, this door to the right of us will be currently locked if you're first entering this area. But you can get it unlocked once we carry on forward. So once you go through this door, there will be a shelf that you need to move to your right. That is currently blocking the path to the crawl space. Once you've revealed it, shoot the grate and then carry on forward. Be careful once entering this next area, there will be a garden here. And then there will be a switch to the right, so if you press that and you'll get attacked by 2 more guards. Once you've dealt with everyone, in the back area next to the crawl space where we came through this area, you'll find 2 shelves that you can move. You have to move the one to the left all the way to the left side, and then move the one to the right, left, 1 space. This will reveal your secret gun that we've already got. The next level. This one's pretty simple. Once you have dealt with 2 of the guardians, guarding these 3 pressure pads. So if you follow this sequence of what I'm doing. So it'd be the bird. God knows what this is. A hill maybe. And that, to me, that looks like feathers. If you're unsure what the pattern is, there will be a map on the floor nearby. And you need to go through one of the main doors first. It's part of the story, so you need to figure this out by yourself. But once you gain access, though, to this area, this is the north northwest, I think. It's northwest side. So it's the left side when you look at the pattern, and it's to the right. Either way, you need to go through all these sections apart from one. One's is just a trap section with only items and no key items. So once you get here, there's a way you can go. There's left, forward, or right. The correct way to go is to the left. But then you got to go to the right path to find the switch to get out of here. But first, if you go forward, take a right, ignore the left side, go into this trapdoor, think you're going to die on the spikes. You drop down safely into a secret area containing a wonderful grenade launcher. Well, I can't tell you how lucky I was. Luckily enough, I had a save point here. I had no idea that I needed this specific key to get the secret later on in the levels. So thankful I had a save still. So once you get here, this is all part of the story. You need to come in this room anyway. But there's an option. You can kill the guy getting attacked by the scorpion or save him. If you save him, he gives you a second key. This will be the Armoury key. The normal keys he gives you just gate keys. But if you save his life and you get the cutscene, he'll give you the key for saving his life. If you don't get that, then you can't get the secret later on, so pretty much you screwed yourself over if you don't save him.
For a moment I thought I was dead for sure.
It can be kind of annoying because Lara can and will lock on to the wrong target, so just change the target, or if you're not too confident, then just run in there, look into the left hand side, then slowly turn your camera around to Lara actually focus on the scorpion. As you see, I've got the Armoury key and the guard keys. Like I said, if you kill the guard or the guard dies, you don't get the armor key or Armoury key. So this will be the only secret in the level. I shouldn't really show you how to get up the pyramid because all this is part of the story. You need to get up here anyway. But I'll show you anyway. This reminds me of the area on Tomb Raider 1 near the end. So there'll be a door here. So with the gate key, you can actually unlock this door to finish the level. You don't really need to keep it unlocked, but I'd recommend unlocking it first. So now proceed on, without going through the door, that is. So stay on the pyramid, climb your way up. Yeah, there will be some bugs, so feel free to use your shotgun. I think that's, me personally, I think the shotgun's pretty good, but I think it's a waste of ammo too, so use your pistols. So now we're above the door. There will be a small medipack in this location that's not really tied to the secret. Now if you jump straight over, you will find a revolver. Once you pick it up, you get the secret. Yep, that's why I said leave the door open. So now once we get inside of the pyramid, not much to really say for this one. All this is part of the story, so you need to jump over this poison pit anyway, or kind of poison pit. That is actually not. If you jump over it and go through the trapdoor, you can't get back up, so make sure you make a manual save before jumping down. So you have to jump over that pit so you can't miss it. As soon as you start the next level, you will see a door that says danger. If you use your flares, it will kind of like illuminate the trapdoor that you can't see in the room. And then just drop down and grab the large medipack. All that for a large medipack. This one wasn't too bad to find, to be honest. It's literally, there's a door says danger. You shoot it, go through, there's nothing there apart from bats. The next thing, all I did was just keep pressing action on the floor and hope there's a trapdoor, and lo and behold, there was a door. On this level, this is basically the same as the last level. Once we come up from this hole and started the Great Pyramid level, this is the starting location of this level. Once you leave, you'll get attacked by a few guards, so feel free to take care of them. Go through this door, and you'll get attacked by another guard. In this exact same room, the only reason why I managed to find this is because I shot some explosives in this area before, and it clearly shows there's something on the floor, because once the light shines, it doesn't really act like there's light going on it for the explosive. So I got lucky with this one. And all the rooms look the damn same, so why not check every room? Easy peasy. Next one, level 33, Queen's Pyramids. Once you finish the previous level, this is the starting location of the next level. You will find that there's 2 scorpions and 2 guards getting attacked. It don't matter if you save them all, it's really optional. There are 2 bunkers, the left and the right. The left one goes to ammo and all that stuff. The right bunker, you will need the Armoury key. This was in the previous 2 levels ago. So if you didn't get that Armoury key, you cannot get this secret, and you'll have to redo the entire game, or hopefully you can reload a previous save. And in here, you'll just find all the guns that you've already got, and 1 ammo. The final level, secret number 70. So in the starting location of the inside the pyramid level, there is a path going straight or right. The right path to take is to the right, but you can also get this at the very start if you want to. Do a stand jump over the pit. Now the next one you want to do a run and jump. Be careful of the bats, but I've already dealt with everything here. As soon as you jump over, you may get attacked by a guard, so please deal with him first before doing anything else. Like I said, I didn't do this straight away. I've done all the other bits first. So now turn around into the pit, do a step jump, and then grab your final secret. This is secret number 70. We have finished, and the game says, ta-da, you have got nothing. There's no reward for this game whatsoever. Fun times.